Okay, GMB, next workout, trying to make it a little bit different for you guys. So we're going to try boxing today with a little bit of core, okay? When you're boxing, first disclaimer, obviously make sure you're in a good space. If you're doing it with family members, make sure you're giving yourself a good space. You're not hitting each other. This is not like a professional boxing class at all, okay? It's just beginner, just like most of these things. It's meant for a middle school student, okay? Here we go. Real quick, we'll talk about the interval. We're going to do a 2-minute warm up really quick. We're going to do 40 exercise, 20 seconds of rest for 8 moves today. There's going to be 4 boxing moves, and then we're going to go down the floor for 4 ab and core moves. Okay? Only 2 to 3 cycles because it's 8 sets, which would be 8 minutes worth. Okay? So if you're doing 2 cycles, you're looking at 16 minutes. 3 cycles, you're looking at 24 minutes. Recovery at the end. 30 seconds just between cycles to catch your breath, and then cool down 2 minutes. That's just the long stretches and holding stretches at the end. Okay, I'm going to show you the moves momentarily. Okay, make sure, like I said, you have your own space. As long as you get like the stance and how to move with boxing, it's a good kind of ab and cardio workout. Okay, if you challenge yourself and do it correctly. Okay, like I said, do not hit anyone. I don't want to get any emails from parents, okay, that you guys are using boxing moves on each other. Okay, but it is a fun, different way to work out, okay, as opposed to doing regular exercises, so traditional exercises. Okay, now would be an appropriate time, okay, in between like your Adam's apple and ear, under this jawline, take your middle and pointer finger, you're feeling for your pulse, okay, once you feel it, count for 10 seconds consecutively, multiply that number by 6, and that's your kind of your resting heart rate. Okay, we're going to start with the 2-minute warm-up just to get our body loose. We're going to do a little bit different today. We're just going to do all cardio, okay, to get going with the warm-up. For the workout, it's 4 boxing moves, 4 ab moves. We're going to be boxing, then abs on the floor, boxing, then abs on the floor. It's going to be a little longer because there's 8 moves in this video, okay? Like I said, 2 to 3 rounds. I'm only going to demonstrate 1 round. Get the music going. All right, here we go. Right after the ab, we'll get going with the warm-up, and we're just going to do straight cardio for the warm-up until the end. Just to get our body going. All right, here we go. Starting with just jogging in place. We'll do the dynamic stretch in the last 30 seconds. We're going to switch it up. Every 20 seconds, I'm going to switch the cardio move up. The whole point is I want to get my heart rate really high. I want to build up a sweat. The blood's flowing through my body, then I can get my muscles nice and stretched out easier. Okay, those 20 seconds, we're going to go just shuffling. I'll go the length of the carpet. I'll tap the floor just to make sure I'm staying low. That was about 20 seconds too. All right, here we go. Jumping jacks. Loosen up our shoulders while still doing a little bit of cardio. Staying on my tippy toes. Don't want to go super, super fast, but don't want to go slow because I'm still trying to build that heart rate up. Okay, about halfway through. Okay, we're going to open the gate with a little bit of a jog in between. Okay. Real popular in soccer. Get your hip joint loose. And we're going to turn that right into a karaoke jog. Okay, obviously you don't have a lot of room, so you got to do your steps wisely. But get that knee over and kind of stretch yourself out. Okay. Last 20 seconds, we're going to do the seal jack. So it's that jumping jack where I'm opening up my chest. Got about 10 seconds left. Okay, we'll get a quick drink right before the workout starts. First move's the jab. Here's how we're going to do the jab. First, get our base. Okay, so my feet, my weak side is forward, my left, my good side's back. I'm swaying my weight back and forth. My arms are staying up the whole time. Just the front hand is pushing or punching. And I'm just extending with my front hand only. Not going real far, it's quick and explosive. All the power is in my ab muscles. Okay, I'm not stretching, reaching, and losing my balance here. Okay, so it should look like this. Go at whatever speed you want. Okay, it's just the jab. All right, during the rest period, you could I'll show you this move too. You could do it and then shift a little to the side. Just to add something to your workout instead of standing in the same spot. Okay, that was move 1. Move 2 is gonna be the plank. That's on the floor. That's simple. I'll show you a couple different versions for that. Easy version, knee and palm are touching. My hips stay up the whole time and I'm nice and straight here. I don't want to have any sag. Next version would be elbow and knee. Same thing, just trying to keep it straight here, not sagging. Difficult version, my feet and my elbow are the only things touching. And I'm holding and I'm feeling it in this area. Okay, you should definitely feel it in your stomach and core at the end of this workout because we're doing core moves on the floor. And we're also doing the boxing moves, which all the power is coming from our core and a little bit of our legs, not really in our arms for the boxing. That was move 2, core move on the ground. 3 versions I showed you, the left plank. Most of them you should be familiar with from the videos or PE class. Next one's the cross. Getting in that same position. Okay, my feet 1 foot forward, my weak side forward, my good side back. Now instead of punching this front side or weak side, my left side, I'm going to use my dominant hand. And I'm going to twist and pivot with my lower half, tighten my belly, and extend quickly out with my good hand. Nice, quick, and explosive. Not reaching too much and losing balance. Okay, so it should look something like this, and I'll do it with a quicker pace. And notice my hips and my abs are doing a lot of the work right now. Quick and explosive, and I always return to where my hands are covering my face. If I want to, I can shuffle one side of the room, okay? I could switch it up doing that. That's just so you're doing something different instead of staying in the one spot. You could also do 2 quick ones in a row. Okay, but everything should come from those ab muscles and the legs, and I'm not reaching crazily and coming off balance. Okay, move number 4 is the right plank. So same exact thing as the left plank, but we're gonna do it on our right side. Easy version, knee and palm are up like this, okay? So if planks are hard for you, this should be pretty easy. Trade-off. Next modification would be elbow and knee. So it's kind of a medium difficulty. I should feel it in here. If not, I'm sagging my hip too much. Okay? And then the most difficult, feet. I don't know if it's pictured right now. Feet and elbow only. Trying to keep it straight here. I should definitely feel it in this area. Okay, and I'm holding. Now let's move forward. Plank. Now we're going to go up. Same footwork for all this. We're going hooks now. Hooks we're going to do from both sides. Okay? All the work is getting done and I'm twisting and pivoting like this. So my feet are always in the same position. My weak side forward, strong side back, just for the beginners today. Okay? Hands always stay up. So I'm in this position the whole time so I can move. We can add some ducks when we do this in future weeks. Okay, but I'm going to start doing the hook. I'm pivoting and turning the opposite way and then coming up. Show from a different angle, pivot and turn. And I'm just making a tight, kind of like a curl with my punching hand. I'm not extending and going crazy. So I'm just here. Same exact thing with my right hand. I'm turning, loading it up, and then just coming here. I'm pretending my target is right in front of my face. Okay? Says to stop, but I'll demonstrate a little bit more. I could add a little bit of a pace to it too. I could do 1, 2, hop around, do my other side. 1, 2. Okay, I'm just using my legs and abs are doing all the work. So if I'm doing a lot, I'm getting a good cardio work in. Okay, next one, move number 6, just a straight plank. Okay, easy version, palms and knees. And I'm here. Okay, medium version, tippy toes and palms, or just a push-up position. If I want to make it a little bit more difficult, I can switch one leg going up in the air. Most difficult version, elbows, and then toes. If I want to make it more difficult, I'll have one foot go in the air. Okay, final boxing move. Same thing as the hook. Now we're going to do upper, okay? I'm in the same position with my feet. I'm always in this base position where I can move. I'm on my tippy toes, hands up the whole time. We should start to feel it on our shoulders if our hands are staying up the whole time. Uppercut motion is this. We're going to use both hands just like the other one, or the hook rather. Okay, I'm using my legs for power, and then here it is. I can alternate left and right, left, then right. See how I'm using all of my abs and my legs to really create for that punch. I'm not just standing and doing a softball kind of throw. Okay, if I want to, I could hop around the room, do 1, 2 with one hand, slide over, 1, 2 with the other hand. Just to add a little bit of something different. If I want to, I could go left, right, okay? I'm not being super strict with the combos. It does make it a little bit more difficult and kind of switches it up just from doing right, 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 or left, left, left. Switch it up, move around the room. Just make sure you know your space. Make sure you're not bumping near people. The punches, you're not extending real far anyway. Everything, the target's always right here. Okay, final move, leg raises. I'm on the ground. Easy version, 1 foot at a time. My other foot's just resting and chilling on the ground. Difficult version, or medium version, same thing, 2 feet at a time. Then I rest for a second. If I'm feeling a little bit, I can challenge myself more, I can do 1, 2, 3. If I'm tired, rest for 1 Mississippi, then get into it. Difficult version, my arms are kind of floating in air here. My heels are not allowed to touch. And I'm doing this for the whole 30 or 40 seconds, however long you choose to exercise. All right. That was the final move. 8 move cycle, okay, 4 boxing and 4 core moves. Okay, the boxing moves will add a little bit each time to them. Okay, if you get into combos and you kind of learn how to do it, then you could really add some cool combos and challenge yourself with cardio. Okay, now we're in the recovery phase. I'm gonna wait till this gets down to 10 seconds, and then I'll pretend to count, okay, my pulse. Okay, remember, middle and pointer finger. You don't want to use your ring or thumb for this. Okay, we're getting close to 10 seconds. I found my pulse, and now I'm counting. Okay, I'm waiting for this 10 seconds. Okay, you take whatever number you have, multiply it by 6. If the number's too high and you can't do it in your head, okay, if I got, let's just say 17, I can't do it in my head real quick, use a piece of paper or just use a calculator, okay? That's your exercising heart rate. It should be a lot higher than your resting heart rate, okay? That was boxing. We're gonna kind of move on from boxing, and later in the week or next week, we're gonna add a little bit of combination moves to it too. We gotta learn the base for boxing, okay, keeping it easy. We did touch up on it in PE earlier in the year. Okay, have a good day.